For the alphabet matching worksheet, you guys are going to need crayons or markers, a glue stick, and some scissors. So what you can do is highlight, like cut out the strip for your students so it looks like this. And then just highlight the lines right here. So when they are cutting, they're just snipping the lines to cut out each letter by themselves. For writing their name, if your students are still working on tracing, you can write their name in highlighter, and then they would just trace over each of the letters. For students that are working on copying, this part would be blank. You can have a visual in front of them, and then they would just copy each of the letters. And for students that do not need the visual support and know how to write their name, you would just have them write their name up here. So ways you can do this activity is tell them to color the one that lives in the water. Then they would find the octopus and they would color the one that lived in the water. You can ask them, what color do you want to use? And then they can either say, I want orange, or you could have them just choose the color and say, that's orange. For here, find the one that flies in the air, and then they would color the kite. You could even ask them, find the M. They would find the M and then ask them, what's this? They could say mouse, or they would point to mouse, and then they can color as well. When doing the letters down here, you could ask your student to find the letter L, and then they would have to identify the letter L, put glue on it, and then match it up here. If you have students working on letter sounds, you can do it where you have all the letters out and you tell them to find the one that makes the sound, and then they would have to identify which letter makes that sound and put it up here. So you can either do letter sounds or letter ID when having them match.